And when you read that, does that not sound like America today? God did such a great work in the founding of our nation. And not just in our nation, but in Western civilization, there's this great heritage of faith and heroes of faith, many that sacrificed their lives for the freedoms and the liberties and the blessings that we all enjoy today. But a generation has arisen that does not know the Lord or the work which he has done. And we need to look into our hearts this morning and say, what will be the testimony of our generation? What will be recorded in the annals of heaven concerning our days, concerning our sojourn in the flesh? Psalm 24:6 says this. It's King David writes this. This is Jacob, the generation of those who seek him, who seek your face. What if that was the testimony of our generation? This is the generation of those who seek the Lord. This is the generation of those who seek his face. This is the generation that destroys the idols of their fathers and turn many to righteousness. This is the opportunity that stands before us here today. But we need to make a response to the Lord. When we talk about the testimony of generations, it's always with regard to the kingdom, specifically the kingdom of God, the kingdom of Jesus Christ. If you take a look, it all depends on what will we do with this man Jesus. What will we do with this king? Will we bow before him and surrender all? Or will we throw off his yoke? Will we seek him and seek his favor, seek his presence? Or will we seek the lust of the flesh, the pride of life? Will we seek these things that are contrary to his kingdom? And if you look at the testimony of generations, if you think about David, for example, who wrote, "This is the generation of those who seek the Lord," in his day, the territory over which God reigned grew, didn't it? And when wicked kings arose that forsook the Lord, the territory of the kingdom decreased in their day, right? So when we look at the heritage of Western civilization, where we see this heritage where the kingdom expanded across cultures, across nations, across generations. But if we're honest, in our day, the kingdom is declining. Why? Because people have forsaken the Lord. Now, when you take a look at the testimony of generations, it primarily has to do with leaders and culture, doesn't it? When the kings feared the Lord, they had the ability to influence the culture. That's what happens when you study Western civilization. These preachers, these evangelists, they went to the tribal leaders, to the kings of the area, and converted them. And they, in the fear of the Lord, structured all things according to his law and his truth, lived lives that were worthy of their calling, and pleaded with people to give their hearts to Jesus.